So since the M4A1S nerf, you would have thought that the M4A4 got a buff that made the bullets one shot like the revolver back in the day, because we've seen some insane price action in it, up to 500% in some skins, and it's just been a few days. It's almost like people were anticipating an M4A4 buff for ages. So today, let's talk about whether or not you should buy that A4 skin you've been wanting for a while now, or hold off till the hype dies down. But just before we get into it, check out how to get a free $5 trading with the sponsor SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a great way to get the actual value for your skin and not lose a lot of money while trading for skins that look great. You can easily trade the junk you have sitting around for good investment items that can earn you money over time, or trade for a knife that's been doing incredibly well price-wise long term. They're not hard to find at all. And once again, free $5 bonus on your first trade when you sign up. Link at the top of the description. But for now, let's get back into it. Okay, so first off, let's talk about this insane hype. It's not really something we saw in the M4A1S when that first got buffed on September 22nd of 2021. Also when Riptide got released. Sure, there was like a 40 to 50% increase max when the update first drops, like the first couple of days after that, and then it continued literally up until the update that nerfed the A1S a few days ago. So it had been going up for over a year, and now we're starting to see it decrease. So you would assume we'll see something similar with the A4, right? Well, maybe not so much actually. The spike up this time around was insane compared to when the A1S got buffed. As I mentioned in the intro, certain skins up to 500% increases. That isn't sustainable and was an unrealistic amount for these skins to go up off that update. It's nothing like the 50% increase max we saw in the A1S in the first few days last time. Now that doesn't mean that I don't think we'll see an increase over time in M4A4 skins. They've obviously got value now as the gun is definitely the new meta, so you'd have to assume more people are going to pick them up over time. But since they've been bought up so quickly at such obscene prices this early on, I'd have to assume we're gonna see quite a pullback across the vast majority of M4A4s, and I'm pretty sure we already have started to see that, but that's probably what's gonna happen before we start to see things increase long term. I think there's gonna be a lot of selling pressure here, as there's so many people just hoarding like thousands of M4A4s waiting for this update specifically to drop, and it's finally here. So people simply just weren't doing this when the A1S update dropped, as that was a lot more unpredictable. Nobody really expected the gun to get buffed, so I would say hold off for a bit, watch the price trend, don't feel rushed to buy in right away at all. Also, another thing I want to point out is since the A4 got buffed, we're probably finally going to have a red M4A4 operation skin, assuming we actually get an operation. Last two times we've gotten M4A1Ss, AKs, and ops, so hopefully they switch that out for the A4. But speaking of operations, if you're still somehow playing this game every day without like any operation content, just grinding matchmaking or face it, shout out to you, because my mental is destroyed. I can't even play this game anymore. I don't know how you guys do it. But one final important thing to point out, the market is kind of starting to pump all around, and if you haven't been paying really close attention to it, you probably haven't even noticed. There's been a ton of Cattle 14 holo sales, which is of course good for high tier collectors. I've noticed my field tested Dragonlord was literally stuck at 4 grand on buff for like 4 to 5 months since the day I bought it. I checked yesterday, it was at 4,400, now it's at 4,600, so things are definitely starting to move. The market is really looking good. But yeah, besides that, just hold your horses for the A4s to drop in price. I think things were really overbought. We're probably going to see things die down, and then hopefully, if things are like they were last time, we'll see M4A4s increase in price long term. Obviously, over time, people are going to get bored of having no skin and switch over to the A4, and hopefully that's going to make prices go up. But besides all that, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and of course check out SkinsMonkey for that free $5 bonus. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.